This morning's Coffee With is with Mike Love.
The satellite interview is furnished by Penguin Random House. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome a true rock god, Mike Love, to WJZ. And I say that with, Mike, I say that with all due respect. So nice to see you this morning.
It's great to be with you. Thank you, Marty and Lynn.
You know, I want to jump to something that I think a lot of, first off, your book, Good Vibrations, My Life as a Beach Boy, out for the, winter vacation season, holiday gift season. But there's an event in your life, in the life of the Beach Boys, that many Baltimoreans may have been a part of. The '84 concert in Washington, D.C., when some clod said you were going to attract the wrong element. I grabbed my lady. I said, we're the wrong element. We're there. I was in that crowd, man. Can you talk about that?
That was sort of James Watt's basket of deplorables statement, I think.
Yeah.
It was an amazing response, though, because when we came back to the mall, actually there was one year we did Philadelphia in the afternoon, D.C. on the mall in the evening. Played for over 1.5 million people in person in one day. That was incredible.
Yeah, there's actually a picture in the book of the D.C. crowd. It's just a mass of humanity, and just given our proximity, I know a good number of folks watching this
Travel
were
down there.
It was a heck of a show too. Y'all were on it that day, man.
Oh, it was fantastic. When you step out on stage and get a standing ovation before you do anything, I'll never forget that. It's just such a thrill. And to see the south lawn of the White House in the distance and the Washington Monument is just unbelievable. And it was the Beach Boys' way of giving back, giving a free concert, celebrating it's the 4th of July, because the United States has meant so much to us and been so great to us, and so we can't be thankful enough, I don't think. And it was a special time, really was.
Is this book something that you've thought about and tinkered with for a while?
Well, it's taken 2-3 years to put it together, and I had the help of a fantastic writer named Jim Hirsch, who's had some New York Times bestsellers, and he researched everything about the Beach Boys. He probably knows more about the Beach Boys than I ever will. However, I lived the life and was part of the group since before the beginning, and lived an amazing life. But it's given context by all the research that was done, and I would sit with him and work with him and interview with him. He'd come to my house, he'd come out on tour, and we worked together on creating this book. And I wanted to do this because my father and my mother are no longer with us, and you'd like to ask them what about things in their life and so on. And I thought I should document this for my children, my grandchildren, friends and fans who are interested in hearing from me, because I've never written a book before. And there have been so many millions of words written about the Beach Boys all over the world, so I think it was high time for me to get busy and do this book, Good Vibrations, My Life as a Beach Boy.
Well, music is the soundtrack of all of our lives. And you guys are part of the soundtrack of millions and millions and millions of lives. So it gives us insight into ourselves, because I'm just reading through the book. I remember certain times. I'll go back to the '84 thing. I remember that time in my life. I had just been doing this morning show for 1 year, and I was still trying to make heads and tails out of AM and PM. It brought me back to a different place in my life. And I think you're going to do that with a lot of people. Congratulations. That's what a good book should be about.
Thank you. Yes, and there were so many things that happened over the years. I mean, the thing that happened in Dallas with President Kennedy and Martin Luther King. We were getting ready to go on stage and do a show the next night, the night after Martin Luther King was assassinated. We were in Tennessee, and that happened, and our concerts were canceled. The cities were burning. I mean, so that and so many fantastic things and so many terrible things too. It's all in the book, and all through it all, we've always tried to accentuate the positive in our music and find something fun and beautiful to talk about. I call it a sonic oasis, where you can go for a song, for an album, for a concert and get away from your problems for a while.
Mike Love, thanks for being with us. Good vibrations. My life as a beach boy. And, you know, safe travels, man. And thanks for all the great entertainment.
Thank you so much. Good to see
Pleasure's
you.
ours. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.